Within the EQ credit, Lighting Quality, project teams have two options to choose from within the credit. For option 2, 8 lighting quality strategies are offered, and 4 of the 8 must be attempted to meet the requirements. The second 4 strategies, E through H, are based on the characteristics of the surfaces in the project and the illuminance levels that fall on those surfaces. To help explore some of the various benefits design teams should consider, we got on the phone with an expert practitioner experienced in using illuminance and reflectance values to design lighting schemes.
My name is Jonathan Plumpton. I'm a Vice President at WSP. I'm in charge of the Lighting Design Group here at WSP in San Francisco.
To begin, let's learn about how Jonathan presents the benefits of an environment that has surfaces with high reflectance values.
Typically in the lighting design world, there's a couple of defaults that you normally use to consider, baselines that you use to consider spaces and lighting that have to do with reflectances. And the normal default reflectances that you would use would be an 80% reflectance for the ceiling, 50% reflectance for the walls, and 20% for the floors. So how would I describe to potential clients the benefits of going to an environment that used higher reflectance values? Now, any time that you can improve on those reflectances, get higher reflectance values, the efficiency of your lighting approach gets better and better and better. The more light you can bounce around the space, the less you need the energy to light it, the fewer fixtures you potentially may need. So what does that do? That provides you with more ambient light to actually work by, and it also provides you with the perception of a much brighter space because the actual light is more visible off of the reflective surface than it would be off of a dark surface. You know, essentially, if we can take people, for example, to our space and say, well, you know, in this space, we've got reflectances that are, you know, upwards of, let's say, 90% on the ceiling and averages on the wall that are probably closer to, you know, 70, 75, and floor is probably right about 20, 25, maybe 30. And we're using, you know, the lighting power density of such and such a reading, then you don't need as much as you would do in another environment where they're using darker materials, and the reality is they're using more energy to light it to a similar light level, and the space potentially seems, you know, less bright. So, you know, if the goal, if the interest on the client side is to create an environment that seems bright, but they are consciously trying to achieve that with less energy, then, you know, this is one clear way to do it, is to increase the reflectance values throughout the space.
We now understand important points to present to the owner and design team about how high-quality lighting and surfaces with high reflectance can increase energy efficiency, save money, materials, and provide a better lit space.